You have responsibilities at work, people who depend on you, and a calendar that fills faster than you can clear it. Every plan you have tried before either stretched out for months with little momentum or crammed too much content into too little time and left you burnt out. The worst part is the paperwork and uncertainty. The PMI application process feels like a separate project with confusing experience descriptions and the 35 contact hour requirement dangling like a gate you cannot pass until everything is perfect. Sound familiar? You are not alone. Many experienced professionals fail to align application timing with study momentum, which costs time, money, and confidence. Waiting to start the application means you're giving procrastination control over your exam date. Stretching study across months without structure invites distraction and steady erosion of motivation. Don't worry, your PMP certification friend is here. Per project, this is what I recommend. Spend about 15 to 20 minutes on each process group. So there's initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, and closing. So spend about 15 minutes on that particular project. What are some initiating activities you did? So you can ask yourself, how did I help define the project charter and identify stakeholders? Write those down, write those activities down. When it comes to planning, how did I develop the project management plan, schedule, budget, etc.? Write those down. Executing, how did I lead the team? How did I manage resources? How did I implement the work, etc.? Or verify the work that was being implemented. Monitoring and controlling, how did I track performance? How did I manage changes and mitigated risk? Jot all of those down. And then the closing, how did I obtain final acceptance, archived documents, conducted lessons learned? Now, with all of those written down for each process group on a project, I then have a strategy for you for how to formulate that for your project descriptions to add to the application. So this is the strategy. When it comes to the activities that you wrote up that are initiating related, I have a structure here for you to kind of be able to put it in a narrative often for all the projects so you can get the hang of it. For initiating, it says I, the specific action, to specific outcome. Because you have to start getting the outcome language and you have to start pairing the action to the outcome, the deliverable to the method, the team to the result, the metric to the risk and the actual changes, and whatever the acceptance criteria was and whatever was documented in the end. So these are formats you can use to start to get those sentences out that are prepped and ready to go for the application. Now, this is not it alone. It is also good to get the total team size per project, as well as the high level overview, summary of deliverables, your main responsibility in your role. Now, I want to give a final statement here that more intentional thought in the project experience statements equals faster certification. So, with doing all these steps, you also want to do a review and revision, because the fastest path is thoroughly and correctly doing the application the first time. And so you want to avoid rejection or even any delays in the review. You want to get approved and scheduled for the exam as soon as possible. So go ahead and put in that intentional thought into your project experience statements.